Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. The good spirit of the Lord has put something on my spirit, and it's causing me to make this post for you. And I want to say, I've said a lot of things to America, to people, whoever and wherever. But if I look back and see if people have responded or even stopped to see what the subject matter was about, I would say no one has paid any attention. I saw a bulldog they had on the news. The bulldog was sitting up like he was sitting in a chair. You can imagine how a bulldog would be looking, sitting up, right? And he had this wrinkled skin all on the side like he fat. And somebody posted it, and I think it got close to over a couple of 100,000 clicks. I want to say a couple of days, but I'll just say a week. And if you put all of the videos that I put together about peace and the things I talk about, put them all together, you wouldn't come, for 10 years, you wouldn't come beyond 10,000 clicks all together. And I got a couple of thousand videos. So that means nobody's paying attention. But I want to say it to you one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody knows what you say is natural, nature. We say these things that man has no hand in. Now man can use the things of nature with the skills that men have to produce the things that have been produced for the benefit, supposedly, of the people. That's why God put it here, for the benefit of the people. But someone else decided that they wanted to play God. Since the God that we honor, the God that would allow us to share in all of this, is invisible. So we can't say he's black or white, or he or she, or it or other. But we do know we can't see it, so we say spirit. Now, here we are with the spirit that would lead us and guide us, because no one can claim anything other than that which someone else can claim. But they decided that since you couldn't see this God, they would take the place of God to be something that you can see. And in order to be God, they'd have to make you think that your bread and butter is due to their compassion on you. And so what they did was, as soon as something was identified, a natural resource was identified as being usable for something, anything, then they want to claim it as their own. And they would mind set on getting it. They would lie to you, they would con you, they would do anything that they could come up with. And if that didn't work, they'll try to threaten you. And if that didn't work, they'd kill you and take it. And knowing that you need it, so they got the system set up using money, you got to work for them. Whether you like the job you're doing or not, you need the money, so you work for them. Slaving to get the money. And they still sit up as kings on earth, have taken God's place. And we don't understand. We've accepted this as being normal because it's been going on for so long. But ladies and gentlemen, let me take you back a bit. I'm not going to take it all the way back. I'm just going to take it back where you should be able to identify with. Let's say when the natives were here, and I'm talking about everybody that lived here. And then a group of people came from someplace else. and wanted to take over. These people had a lifestyle established. They were willing to share, willing to be friendly, and were. And as soon as they thought that friendship had been established, as soon as the missionaries had got them tied their hands so they wouldn't do anything, they jumped on them. They gave them us. Man, they lit in on them like white on rice. They started taking all the natives' land, pushing them back when they wouldn't buy whiskey or got pissed off about what was going on. Then they would kill them. Even got the military to go out there and kill them. We're going to take this land. Go out there and kill them. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm facking. Now, I want you to think about this. Kill them. We're going to take this land. And they killed them and took it. Let me tell you what happened. Every native, every warrior that engaged themselves in the battle against that type of aggression, every last one of them that got killed, every last one of them, you can bank on this, every last one of them that were killed, if there is a heaven anywhere, they are there. They are there. They are there because God made them. And God made them fearless, meaning they didn't mind dying for standing up for what was right. If somebody was willing to die to do something that was wrong, like taking something that doesn't belong to them, then why not be willing to die to make sure that you are not the one? So, these are realities. These are the things that we have to think about. Now, what about the others who gave in, who say, well, we're not going to fight anymore, we're going to lose? What did they do? They chose hell. And they've been living in hell ever since. Now, let's look at the black man. The same story. Every black person that fought for liberation and fought against slavery, every last one of them who gave their lives fighting for freedom, I guarantee you, if there's a heaven anywhere, they are there. But there were those who say, well, you know, we gonna lose, so we might as well simulate. Well, see, you weren't made for that purpose. You were made to be unique, to be you and you all. And that in peace and harmony, not to simulate, definitely not to bow down to a God walking around with two legs just like you. And the only thing he has on you is a dollar bill and then you having the knowledge that he will kill you. Ladies and gentlemen, what else can the devil do? Does the man have to pour gas on you? Does the nation have to pour gas on you and set you afire for you to believe that before you can accept the fact of evil to that degree and that the devil is real? Does that have to happen? I mean, everything else. All of our lives have been robbed except the billionaires and maybe the millionaires, but the rest of us, we just living in pure D hell in comparison to what we are supposed to be experiencing. Now, I know you don't know anything about this, so for you, you might think, hey, we doing good. You might want to compare it to the Philippines or someplace like that, or some places in Africa. Well, you don't have to go that far. You go right here in the United States and find that same kind of suffering going on. And then God, a two-legged man, or a system, a political system that does this to all of us. We are in hell. But all I'm saying is this. If we know we are in hell, what are we going to do about it? Am I asking somebody to go to fight? No, not that kind of fight. I'm just asking you to recognize the truth and stand up and speak the truth to power. You know darn well you're being messed over. Stop smiling like somebody doing you a favor. Nobody doing you a favor. And your brothers and sisters, you're all caught up in the same boat. Every last one of us are caught up in the same boat. We're all slaves for another. And the life we live is what they have carved out for us. The life we live is what they have carved out for us. Even the jails, even the prisons, all of that has been carved out for us. But we rather accept this than to stand up like children of the Almighty God and say no more. All of the earth belonged to God. And all of we the people were given to one another so that the benefits, the assets that we bring to this table, the one that we bring to this game, given to serve and do the things that it was designed to do for us creating love and the greatness for one another. That's the spirit, ladies and gentlemen, living in us. And you know what? If you can't agree with this, my. Whew. Well, maybe I'll have another message for you some other time. Right now, it is what it is. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen, for giving me this, your time. It's been a great, great day. And all of the pain and suffering didn't go away, still here. But we got the power, we the people.